What was the ending score of you and Greedy game? I was gonna say 70.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Huh?
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
On a 2nd and long.
Right.
An offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yards to put themselves
How that nigga didn't hold on to that, man. That was a touchdown.
Throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And Gonzalez puts this one through.
A 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Who you get that from? Tay-Man?
In the end, the opening drive, Charles does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown
Pittsburgh?
that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
We're Uncle D. Crystal?
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gary.
I can't believe he threw that shit.
And they have it at the 38-yard line.
It was like I was the receiver.
In as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Okay, Bosa, where you at? What side you on?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Hey, stand up. Shift. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking long for Thomas. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Raiders able to extend.
I think I got that play from either you or Uncle D.
Extra point.
It's one of y'all.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
I think me and Junior, we played about 3 hours of 2K20 earlier.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Yeah.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Right. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Right.
They'll run. run. This is Melvin Gordon. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers.
Okay, fellas, I think he's going to come with another run. He's going to come with another run,
In
fellas.
this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get this up to the 30.
That's a big-ass tight end. God damn, he big.
It's enough for a Charger first down.
Fuck.
Ready, break.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's get
Oh, okay.
This is Gordon. Brought down by Nate Gehring.
No, Melvin, we ain't trying to hear that.
Up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs or putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
I thought it was.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Ready?
The window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. 3rd down here.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit
Fucking
too much.
Daniel Jones.
To his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Check 99. Check 99. Undercut. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. Now that'll be
Man, did you see how far that motherfucking ball went?
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Yeah.
On the ready.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Street's got it complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Fellas, I didn't like that pass.
Executed 22-yard gain.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now Gordon on first down. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Fellas, y'all don't want to block?
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Second and 9 now.
Oh, come on.
Charger touchdown.
What the fuck was y'all doing?
As they are now on the board here in the first half.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we've put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Yeah.
Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
You're right.
Oh, he missed it. No good.
You absolutely
so this remains
right.
a 4-point game.
Good. Mm-hmm. And he's a fucking superstar X Factor.
Away, maybe with some frustration after the
yes.
miss.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it's just.
Well, I'm about to see what it is right now. 47. Hold on. Yo.
Man, is it your internet or my internet?
Ain't nothing wrong on this end. What's up?
Man, it's horrible. I mean, I can't do nothing.
No, ain't nothing wrong on this end.
Okay. I just was checking because it's fucked up on this end. Give me a second. Let me go downstairs see if my computer's logged off.
All right.
And I'm going to get back on it. Somebody tries
Okay.
All right.
Yo. I don't know, but you know, it's if you was having right. Right. No, Keith, he's a superstar X Factor. Well, they don't say it for what's the name mean for Josh. I'm in the depth chart. Well, I'm in the depth chart. Mm-hmm.
Go back to that dude. Just go down to him. You ain't got to put him in his neck. Just go down and highlight him. Go down. Let me see. 90. He got a 90 speed.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, see, that's it.
What?
I ain't gonna say that's it. That's one of his problems. Slide over. He only got an 83 acceleration, so he's not gonna accelerate to the ball fast.
Oh.
That explains why he sat there on that play. But go over some more.
Oh, okay.
Go over to the right. Let me see what his zone is. Keep on going over. Nah, go back up to him and just slide over to the right. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going.
Some more?
Right here. So, this motherfucker got a 90 for a line, and he ain't on nothing to play.
Right.
Oh, hell no, OG. You need to do something with that nigga. See, his morale down, though, is under 50, so he ain't gonna play to his potential. Wins together, get that morale up, but that nigga, the only thing you gotta get is
Feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Okay. Gotcha.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Jam. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Kill. We tripping.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
What?
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You're right.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Don't get nervous. There. He's coming. We got that right. Yes. Tight dog. Mike 41. We've got to wedge that up. Hey, Delta. 41 Mike. Get it.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, man, how you drop that?
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see
Put it right between the two defenders.
I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
I set him down.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gehring. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Or maybe.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone.
That's what I was just about to say. Maybe I should just use him.
And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Second and 11. And his
Ooh, that was dangerous.
He couldn't
That was dangerous.
Time with Thomas, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No,
I just can't run. I need to set Jacobs down and bring a faster one up.
Great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
He put his ass back in and not use her, like you said.
The Charger drive about to get going. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
That was a wasted play.
Up here sometimes.
Didn't nobody go past the marker?
Understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Thomas. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, wahoo!
Here's 2nd and 8. Looking long for Thomas. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Kill. Check. 6 guys. Go on. Get it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A gain there of 30 big ones. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process, they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Switch it. Hey, watch it.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete.
Incomplete?
Shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually,
nigga go from a big boy catch to
relax
booty.
just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
I don't know why. I said I was going to do it, too.
Earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Check, 47. Oh, you got D?
Looking to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
That was me that time. That was...
Back to throw now on 1st down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Zoo.
2nd and 10. Staying on his feet. Able to fight through one tackle. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Running is Jacobs, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Check 52. Watch quick. Hey, Sam off. Hey, lock it. Get it.
On second down now. It's Jacobs. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
60 outlaw. General West.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line.
First down, Raiders.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jacobs from the gun. The football comes out. Jacobs
Who's down?
And picked up by the Chargers. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Thought that nigga was down.
Check back 47. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Hatchet. Check 31. Check 31. Leo. Ready?
On second down, it's Jacobs. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Oh, shit.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Now back to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That his first catch so far. They've held him.
That's another big boy catch right there by the tight end.
They had 2 tight ends in the formation on that one. It looked to me like he had his pick of receivers downfield.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did.
Picked up first down, too.
On first down, Jacobs.
Yep.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Yep.
Here we go. 70, Indy. You ain't got nothing. Score.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
and I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw here. And Street's got it complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 21 yards there on third down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Back to throw here. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Los Angeles. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. They'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Darrell Henderson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Once again, it's Jacobs. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on
88.
that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield.
77 is fired.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
At the one.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Check, 47. Oh, yeah.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
For a second there, I thought
Thank you. That's what I want to know. That's exactly what I want to know.
Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Josh Allen coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though,
is that a recording or is that live?
What we needed to do kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to.
I mean, is it a recording or is it live?
In a good position, but it's not out of reach yet.
I couldn't tell. I thought it was live.
Means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. They'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And that takes us from second to third down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 13 and a Charger.
I thought it was.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 20. It's second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means...
Did you see that bullshit? Did you see that bullshit?
You got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your
Did you see the bullshit?
Good for 26 and a first down.
I'm over there mashing the button like a motherfucker.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. He's back to throw. Completes it to Norwood. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. The 30. 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be
Josh
done.
Allen.
And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation.